Well, hello, Scorpio Nation. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the cottage and welcome to your reading, Scorpio. You guys have been patiently waiting, so it is time to do your love reading. I hope you guys are having a good day and I hope everything is going well and lining up well for your holidays, whatever they might be. Scorpio, happy solstice to you. Happy solstice. Let's get the show on the road here in just a second. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, we'll get everything in place and then we'll be ready to go, Scorpio. Welcome to the cottage, everybody. Welcome in. All right, well, hello. Is it Kenia? I hope I said your name right. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. All right, Scorpios, represent in that chat. Love to see you guys. Love to see you guys. All right, Scorpio. So let me give you a rundown on how this reading is going to go, Scorpio. First, we will do like a quick general reading for you. And therein, we will get an overall vibe check of things that may be going on with you, things that may be in your world generally. Okay, that part may have to do about love. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it has to do about job or career, whatever. Right. And then the next part, we will look at things that might be challenging you from a romantic standpoint, predict on that. Look at new things coming in. Then we'll do the Zodiac rundown. Aries all the way through Pisces, each individual specific sign, how they're dealing towards you or feeling towards you. And then we'll pull oracles for you at the end, Scorpio gang. I got to take just a minute and say hello to a few folks. I see you guys popping in. Hey, Tiger's Eye. My buddy Cray Crystal's in the house. Toya Wright. NAS 47. Good to see you. Hey, Kelly Marie. Toya, how you doing? Well, thank you. This is my favorite shade. It is a little bit pricey, but it lasts forever. The tube, and it stays on. It's ABHA called Dead Roses, right? And it was kind of a fluke how I even found that, right? That's right. You are a Scorpio rising crystal. I forgot about that. Okay. So I'm reading with one of my new decks today. I finally got my decks in. This is called the Herbal Tarot. I've been shuffling it and getting it all ready for you guys. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get a quick vibe check on you. Hey, Lola, how you doing? Double Scorpio there. I got you. All right. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and I know. Oh, NAS 487. That's hilarious. I never thought of that, but I wear it for a lot of the signs. I love this color. I don't know why, but I just like it. So I just wear it because I like it, right? But it goes with just so many different things too. All right. Heidi, how are you doing? All right. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get a vibe check on you, Scorpio. Don't forget to hit that like button. Goodman's in the house, my Scorpio friend. How are you doing? Long time no see. I don't mean to make a big deal. I don't want to embarrass you because you're always so quiet in the background, but you're always such a great mind, so I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you. Good to see Al Goodman back in the house. The Scorpio. All right. Hey, Bria. Hey, Lisa Duck in the house. How you doing, Bria? Good to see you. Eight of Cups is in reverse. Ooh. Okay, we're going Chariot. Six of Wands. Ooh, we might clarify this just a little bit. I don't know. We're going to keep it general. All right. Scorpio, let's talk about this Eight of Cups in reverse because in Auntie Karen's readings, and different tarot readers are different. But look, this is about a comeback around, right? Or it can be one of two things. If it's love, we're keeping this general. If this is love, this is somebody struggling to walk away, whether it's you or another person, or it's reconciliation energy, which would then be like a comeback around or something of that nature. The Chariot card is here. This could be something at a distance, okay? Regardless of if we're talking love or money or whatever. The Six of Wands is here, though. I don't know if this is you or another person, but somebody here doesn't have a lot of hope in this thing. Somebody feels like this would be like almost like a false start is what I'm getting here. Like it would start and rush in and then boom. Now, if this is, some other kind of situation in your life other than romance, job or what have you, then it's kind of similar energy. Maybe you're kind of looking at returning to a career that you hadn't, maybe you made a career change and you're thinking of going back, or you changed jobs and you're thinking of going back to another job. Whatever the case may be. Could be that. Okay, could be somebody coming back around, like a family member or a friend that you haven't seen for a long time. This is going to come in pretty fast, but I don't know. I think you're going to be like, I don't know if I want to entertain this or not. Okay, you're going to be kind of like, I don't know, right? You've pulled water, of course, being a water sign yourself, Pisces, Cancer as well. We pulled a Cancer specifically, and then we pull fire, which is Aries, Leo, and Sag. Could be any sign. Okay, I don't get too hung up on the zodiac signs in my reading, but there you go. Well, hello, Susie. How are you? Well, thank you. Thank you. I have been, if you guys follow my community page, you guys know that I have been doing a lot of energy work over the past few days, and my community page always reflects when I get heavy into energy work and research a lot. You know, I kind of do both at one time. I get heavy into research and heavy into energy work. And I have really been getting a lot of downloads in meditation. And so a lot of that stuff on my community page, I wrote. I mean, a lot of it I came across. I was like, I got that. It hit me, and it was like, oh, I got to put that. So, all right. Now, let me get a sip of tea, and then let's move to matters of the heart specifically, right? Thank you for that feedback, Susie. All right. So, well, thank you, Goodman. On behalf of Crystal, and I'm gonna tell you something. Crystal's a good mod. Goodman, you guys are two peas in a pod, right? So I'm glad that you too, and Lisa's here. Lisa's a great mod too. She's a sweetheart, and she's a local. She's right up the road, right, Lisa? In Alabama. You see my shirt, Lisa? All right. All right, Scorpio. What's going on in matters of the heart for you? What's your challenge? What's going on with you, Scorpio? What's your challenge these days regarding love? What's your challenge? Okay. Absolutely, Goodman. Absolutely. All right. Here we go, Scorpio. What's up? Nine of Swords. Scorpio. Queen of Wands, though. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, Pan, which is the devil card, but it's in the reverse. That represents the devil card in this deck. But at any rate, okay. So we got the equivalent of the devil reverse. Got the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands, both of them in the upright. Let's keep going. The Chariot. There's that Chariot again, Scorpio. Ace of Cups, right at the very center of this reading is where that came out. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's it. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Page of Wands in the reverse. You know what came to me when I saw that card? Scorpio's bored with something. But you're not. I think this, I'm reading your energy, Scorpio, and I've got this Nine of Swords, and I would like to tell you otherwise, and I don't know. You could be anywhere on the timeline I'm about to read. So keep that in mind. We're reading for more than one Scorpio. Those of you who have had personal readings for me, I get a lot more specific in personal readings, but here I read totally different for you two because I try to keep it where it can apply to more than one Scorpio. All right. Take what resonates, right? With that being said, in the very first card out, Nine of Swords, somebody missing somebody, sleepless nights, a lot of despair, loneliness possibly here. Possibly. The Queen of Wands. Let me talk about the Queen of Wands. I think that's your energy too right now. The Queen of Wands is somebody who it's a mover and a shaker and getting things done and busy and all about town. And and managing their responsibilities quite well. Now, more often than not, the Queen of Wands is somebody who is vibing well and doing well. And so, but if I could guess, for some, and look, Scorpios are typically, thank you, first name, last name. Scorpios are kind of private people. You're very private with your emotions and how you really feel. And if you're heartbroken or sad or lonely, most Scorpios that I know, and this is neither here nor there, it's not bad or good. It's just, to me, it's been my experiences with Scorpios. So I think what happens is when you go out and about in your day, okay, whatever you do for a living or going out with friends or family, you're around other people. I think you're managing, and I think you're, by all appearances, doing quite well. And you've got it together. And you probably are managing a lot of responsibilities and doing well. So everybody around you probably feels as though you're fine. But beneath the surface, and there's a reason that this Nine of Swords here and the Devil is in reverse. This is hidden. This is behind the scenes. There's pain. There's hurts. And there's the feeling of, it's like it's like you go home at night. This is hard for me to say because I know this feeling all too well. You go out and about in your day and your smiles and you're getting things done and you're apparent, and you're by all appearances, you got your proverbial shit together. And for the most part you do, but you go home at night and nobody's home. And you've seen that meme. I know if you're on social media 100 times. You walk in your house, you throw off your shoes, you grab a hot tea or iced tea or whatever, or a glass of wine or whatever, and you sit in your recliner and you're all alone and it's silent. And is this loneliness or blissful peace? I can't remember the exact words, but that's the gist of it, right? And I think if I had to guess, Scorpio, when you get home at night and nobody's around, and I don't think you tell anybody. Boombastic. Thank you. Aren't you precious? Thank you for that, love. Really do appreciate that. I think that you go home at night and I think you feel alone. And I think you feel lonely. And I think you feel wounded. Okay. And I don't know if you miss a specific person. It could be that. Or if you just miss companionship of a romantic nature. Fair enough. Either way, right? We've all been in both of those places. I can guarantee you that. And the reason that the Devil is in reverse is because there's some healing yet to do. I can't possibly throw shade because if you're breathing, you got healing left to do. Okay. I do. Everybody watching this now in this live and afterwards, to say that you've arrived in your path, then guess what? You just stopped living, you stopped growing, you became stagnant, and you're headed toward toxicity, okay? So if we can all just admit that we ain't perfect, we'll be a lot better off, okay? So with that being said, Scorpio, I've got the Chariot here. I've got the Ace of Cups, and I've got the Five of Swords in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. This, I'm going to tell you, for a lot of you Scorpios, this is for those of you who are single. Okay? You may be having residual heartbreak from something, you may not. But hear me out on this. I believe you've got opportunity romantically here. I really do. And I think it's viable for the most part, but I think you doubt it. It's really funny. I was having a conversation with my daughter about Scorpios, and her dad's a Scorpio. She's dating a Scorpio, but we were having just a general conversation about Scorpios and our own experiences with them, right? Me having several romantic relationships with Scorpio men and having a lot of friends that were Scorpio women. Scorpios are slow to open up. They feel very deeply, but they don't show you that, okay? Because and it's a situation this is just my observation. This ain't fact, this ain't the gospel, and I'm not a Scorpio expert, but my observations are that they're slow to let you know how they feel. And they have this fear of vulnerability. Well, many of us do. We just manifest it in different ways. And Scorpios come across as being secretive. And what it is they're really being protective of their heart. Okay. Now, that's the nature, I believe, of a Scorpio. And then when you get a Scorpio that has been wounded and they've not healed, that wall that was the normal Scorpio wall is just going to go that much higher and thicker and wider, right? And so I think that's what we're talking about here, Scorpio, if I just had to guess. And so this Five of Swords is in the reverse because I think you're remembering the things that came out and were revealed to you from past hurts that now cause you to feel very unsteady, King of Pentacles in reverse, about love. But you've got a Chariot here, you've got an Ace of Cups, you've got an Ace of Pentacles, okay? But I think you're worried about so much that I think you're afraid to entertain it with the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? And I think I really, if I had to say that, this is a very unusual reading for this part of the reading, Scorpio. but it is, I have to read what comes out, and that's what I'm getting here. I think this is a very individual reading for those who watch me who have Scorpio placements. Okay. And I think we've got a lot of trust issues here. Now, the thing that is between you and these love offers, okay, we got to get vibrationally in alignment with that, right? I mean, but how do you do that? You got to heal this stuff. You got, and by healing, you know, I read something and this comes up. Trauma creates walls. Healing creates boundaries. There is a difference, Scorpio gang, in walls and boundaries. Big truth bomb there. And we've got to get to the point where we can have good, healthy, solid boundaries, but not walls, because the walls keep out the good stuff too, right? Not just romantically, but everything. Okay. So that's what I see here. So if I had to just call this, Scorpio, I think you've got viable things on the other side of the healing. And I think I'm seeing them right here. Let me tell you about the Ace of Pentacles. You know, you've got three things here, and I don't know if this is all in one person or if it's three different options or whatever. I don't know, but it's options. Okay. Just look, just take it as what it might be. But the Ace of Pentacles is not only something coming in, it is, something that is slated for long term, and it tells you slow and steady wins the race. Don't get in a hurry. Don't be patient. I mean, be patient. Don't get in a hurry, which I don't worry about that from those that I'm reading for. But what I do get is that you've kind of given up. And that's sad to me, because everybody that's listening to me now or later deserves love. You don't need it. Everything that you need, you first got to get in here. We talk about that a lot. And that is going to help you to feel more confident in yourself and your ability to judge whether or not people are asshats or not. And they're going to leave you in this energy right here that you know all too well. Okay. So that's what I'm getting from my Scorpios. And I got to call it like I see it. Let me give you the zodiac signs here, and then we'll go on to the next part of the reading. Okay. But we've got fire, we've got air, water, and earth. Literally all the zodiac signs have appeared. And the major arcana, you've got Cancer energy, and what was the other one? Capricorn. You know, it could be any sign that we're talking about. But right now, I really think I'm just talking about you, Scorpio. Okay, I mean, I know you've dealt with some asshats. I get it. You wouldn't be in this. You wouldn't have been in this energy otherwise. Okay, I mean, that has to be. And who knows what they did? Does it really matter? If they were asshats, they were asshats, right? I mean, it matters. I'm not saying that what they did didn't matter. They're very much responsible for what they did. Now, what we're responsible for is healing from it. Was it fair? Probably not. But you know what? We got two choices at this point when we've been wounded warriors, Scorpio. We can get better or we can get bitter. There's no other way. Okay? We can't stay the same, because we're not the person we were before this thing started. We never will be. That person's gone. Okay? What we're meant to do is to be better and learn lessons and become better for it, right? Okay, so let's go to the next part of the reading, Scorpio. That was deep. Well, Scorpios are deep folks, so there you go. But go figure, right? All right, so let's do this. Yeah, I like that, Jessica. Grow and glow. Let me get a sip of tea real quick. And then I know I got very verbose, but that was a very, very deep. Is it just me, or was that like a really deep message, Scorpios? We only do deep. There you go, first name and last name. See, Scorpios are very deep. They feel when they feel, they feel. They're loyal people. I mean, I gotta say that. My mother was a Scorpio, and she was my bestie until the day she drew her last breath, and really, she's still around. So there you go. Happy solstice to you, Rosie. Thank you for that. It's good to see you. Hey, never give up. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, welcome all new subs. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It does help us sister out so much, right? I'm still a young channel, but I've had a lot of growth lately, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. All right. What new things do we have coming in towards Scorpios, or those with Scorpio placements? New things coming towards those with Scorpio placements. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I mean, if I had to tell you, Scorpio, what I was reading, I felt the sadness. I mean, I just got to say, and it kind of wanted to cry, I'll be honest. Water signs are deep. They feel to the core. Even the Scorpios. The Scorpios are just, not as much to let you know it is seen. I got to really trust you. That's just my experience, right? Okay. New things coming in. Well, never give up. I love me some Rich. I shared a couple of his things on my community page. I don't know if you saw it. I've been getting a lot of downloads myself, and I've been sharing stuff on there of things that I'm learning. And Rich has had some truth bombs in his recent manifestation videos that I have had to share. So yeah, never give up. I know you've probably seen them from his thing, but if you haven't, go to my page, and I shared them in the last couple of days. I've shared a boatload of stuff because I've been doing a lot of energy work. All right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, Scorpio. All right, let me give you the zodiac signs, and we're going to talk about them. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, Hermit. Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and they call it the suspended person in this deck, but it's the Hanging Man. All right, the Hanging Man is not a bad card. Hear me out on this thing. I don't mind this Hermit and Hanging Man, and I'm going to tell you, I like those cards. I'm going to be honest with you. And honestly, that's probably kind of matching your energy, but I don't, hear me out. That's not bad energy, okay? Thank you, first name, last name. I appreciate that. If we would listen to that good intuition, that's Gemini's, right? But okay. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I think we're talking about a couple of different options here. We have to, okay? We have to be. Some of this is unstable energy. So one of this, at least, you got at least one that is very unsteady, possibly and let me make sure you understand this. I always have to spell this. Mods, help me out. Hobosexual. Okay, I'm not talking about homosexuality. I'm talking about somebody that links up with somebody for financial stability or for a roof over their head. Okay, they're very financially unstable, and then they'll vanish when the bills comes due, and then they'll come back, kind of thing. You know, that kind of thing. And okay, I always get the yucky stuff out of the way first. Do you have something viable here? Yeah, you do, Scorpio. And I said that in the first part of the reading, but hear me out. Beware of those that are unstable from a family standpoint, specifically financial, or like that sort of thing. Okay, now this Knight of Wands is here. You got to watch out for this. I'm going to get to the good one, but hear me out. Be patient. I saved the good stuff for last, okay? The Knight of Wands is not a nice dude either. That's an instigator. That's somebody who has a lot of bitter and anger right there, and quite honestly are exhausting to deal with, okay? Now, that's a distance card as well, and that one can probably keep their distance, and we would all be happy, right? Okay. Do you have something good coming in? Yeah, you do. You got the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody, it may start out as I kind of think, and let me talk about these other 3 cards, because I love my life. The 6 of Pentacles, the Hanging Man, and the Hermit. And I like all of them, and I'll tell you why. This may very well start out very slow as a friendship. And that might be good for you, Scorpio. That might be good. For those of you that the first part of this reading, if it resonates with you, this might be good. The Hermit card is a person who does not back away from energy work and going inside. Meditation, shadow work, prayer, whatever, right? Let me tell you what the Hanging Man really has to do with, and I like this. It's a patient person, just like the Hermit card. It's a very patient person. It is a person who sees things from all angles, okay? They don't get in a hurry. They're fine. Or I'm going to show, and this is different artwork because this is a different deck. It's called the Herbal Tarot. I think I showed it to you a while ago. But does this person look worried to you? Does this person look like they mind hanging around until the divine makes their move and tells them what to do next? No, not sweating it. No, they're fine. They're fine. It's a person who is willing to make reasonable sacrifices and concessions. Very similar energy to the 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take, okay? I'm willing to give to this thing, okay? This is this person's energy here. This is a high vibrational mofo that's coming in. You got to get yourself in alignment with this, Scorpio. And we talked about that a while ago, okay? You know I got that shadow work stuff for y'all, and it's for free. It's right there on my playlist. If, for those of you who, might need help, right? Am I the end all be all? No. I know what worked for me and what didn't. That's what I talk about. That I have expertise in. Okay. Is it the best way? I don't know. I can just tell you it worked for me, and I can tell you I tried a billion ways that didn't work. It's just that simple, right? So there you go. Scorpio, you've pulled Earth here. You've pulled heavy Earth, in fact, and you have pulled fire. You have pulled Pisces and Virgo specifically. With that patient energy coming in, I wouldn't, and that Virgo coming out, I wouldn't be surprised to see you guys end up with a Virgo. Just saying. Or someone with a heavy Virgo in their chart, okay? For sure. Virgos they got the patience of Job, honey, let me tell you. All right, let's do this. Let's do the Zodiac rundown of the different Zodiac signs and how they're vibing towards you. And don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, if you have questions for my tarot deck, my website link is in the description box below this video, and that's where you go to book. And I've got a number of different types of readings that you can see how to book there, okay? All right, Scorpio. Let's do the Zodiac rundown for you. I'm so thankful to Tyler for not, being mad at me for stealing this idea, right? But it's just a great part of his reading, so I kind of stole it, right? I copied it. I didn't steal it. It'll always be his, right? All right, Scorpio. If you're dealing with an Aries, the Aries, there's codependent energy here that needs to be healed before anything can happen there, okay? If you're dealing with a Taurus, well, you are being watched, and this person is thinking about you night and day, okay? Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, they're up in their head about you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini is, I'm going to tell you the truth. The Gemini is just closed off to, no. I'm sorry. I was looking at that card. This is a different deck. I got to get used to them. Seven of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Gemini is going to come back and tell you you're the only one. They're lying. That's what that's about. Okay. If you're dealing with a Cancer, there's shady shit here. And it may revolve around money or family. Okay. And they may be looking to you for some stability there too. Okay. If you're dealing with a Leo, there's going to be a reach out here suddenly and out of the blue. But they may ghost you as fast as they came in. Miss Roxy, thank you, love. You are so sweet. I appreciate that. But if you're dealing with a Leo, they may vanish just as quick as they come in. I kind of got in real fast, out real fast. And I'll tell you why. Eight of Wands in the upright, Page of Wands in reverse. If they don't vanish, they're very overly concerned with what other people think. The Leo. Go figure, right? I don't mean that bad. Don't hate the Leos. These are for the unevolved Leos, not the ones that watch me, okay? Just to clarify. All right, cross watchers don't give birth to a brick, all right? All right, if you're dealing with a Virgo, slow and easy wins the race, equal give and take. I called this one. I called this on the Virgos. I'm telling you, slow and steady. Divine timing, equal give and take. I called this for. I'm telling you, Scorpio, in a year, you come back and you tell me that I'm with a Virgo now. I'll damn well bet you. I'm telling you, a lot of you are going to end up with somebody with heavy Virgo in their chart. I'm just calling it. All right, if you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra is, okay. The Libra is really kind of hoping that you'll come back around. They feel like everything is here, but they're not really taking action. Kind of wishy-washy here too with this Libra. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio is going to reach out. They feel like you could have it all. And this is a pregnancy card and boinky boinky card. They probably want some of that too, but it ain't just that, okay? If you're dealing with a Sag, the Sag is a controlling SOB, and there is no happy ending here with this Ten of Cups in reverse, okay? Very unstable here. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, this Capricorn is angry, bitter, very competitive, drama fest. This would, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, are you kidding me? This person would rather fight than anything in the world. It's like they're looking for it. An instigator, drama king or queen, whichever the case may be. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius is trying to put this behind them and just trying to patiently wait for healing and to move on. Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is watching you and really wants to build with you. They feel like you are getting a lot of attention. There you go. We pull Pisces a lot in this reading too, so there you go. All right. Well, hey, Chance Juicy Tarot. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. That's a very sweet thing for you to say. Very, very sweet thing for you to say. All right. Let's do this. I think, what am I going to do now? Well, Lefty Letty, how are you doing? I'm going to pull some quotes for you and then some romance oracles. Couple of quotes for you, Scorpio. Can you make a choice to find happiness in seeing someone else succeed? Talking about competitiveness. That came out of nowhere. Take it as it resonates, right? When I meet, I like this. This is a lot of what I've been putting over my community page is about this very thing. When I meet a strong, successful person, I want to know what darkness they conquered. Mountains do not rise without earthquakes, right? Let me tell you something. People don't become a healer without going through hell. They walk through hell. They hold hands with the devil. Yes, they do. Oh, I posted about this too. I didn't put this exact thing, but it's this concept. Don't match energy. Disrupt the energy, influence the energy, and change it, right? Just because somebody acts like a douche canoe, doesn't mean we have to, right? All right, let's pull some Radiance Oracles for you real quick, Scorpio gang. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, if you've not subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing so, Scorpio gang. Truly do appreciate each and every one of you. 4 off the top, 2 on the 4 off the top, 2 on the bottom. Give something, man. If this isn't going to town with what I talked about, let's pull these bottom 2. Scorpio, every bit of this is confirming everything I have said throughout this reading. You got to give love a chance. You got to give love a chance. You got to know when it is. There's going to come a place where it's safe for you to love. Okay, it's not always going to be the way that you feel right now. Okay, you got a soulmate coming in, and there are many of them. Okay, they're always about lessons. Sometimes we connect with them romantically as well, right? I know, crazy Crystal, I'm terrible. You know, Crystal, you know where I got that douche canoe saying from Pinky Patel, the one that I told you about on Insta. All right, express your love. Okay, there is gonna come a place, Scorpio, where you're safe, where you can let the walls down. It's coming. I feel this to my toes. I'm telling you, I have goosebumps right now, Scorpio. This is true. Just okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And look, this is at the root right here. Shadow work, healing family issues. Some of the stuff, and I'm speaking from experience, because all the way back to as far back as I can remember, childhood trauma, right? But for those of you who want to know what I was talking about with Crystal, there is a girl on Instagram, and I'm on Instagram, but it's called Pinky Patel. She's absolutely hilarious, and I shared some of her stuff with Crystal. I don't know, Crystal, what was it, a week or 2 ago? And it was something to do with I can't remember what it was. And Crystal messages me back, and she goes, "Oh my, what was it you said? I think I found my soulmate or my twin, or anyway, it was like the other side of me or whatever." Pinky Patel is hilarious. She's a comedian. I originally found her. She's my spirit animal. That's what you said. Oh my God. Pinky Patel, I first found her on TikTok, but now I watch her on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but which she may be on YouTube, but I watch her on Insta, and she's absolutely hilarious. Just hilarious. She calls her children the roommates. But she loves her kids. And I mean, she's only joking around. But anyway, with that being said, Scorpio, I'm going to hop on off of here. I'm going to do Saggies in a few minutes, maybe give me a 10-minute break. And then we're going to do an all signs for the singles for 2022. All right. So yeah, be looking out for all of those things. Love you guys. Mod, you rock my world. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Much love to the Scorpios and everybody watching. Thank you all so much. Bye, y'all.